You're tuning into Relationship Wednesday, where we expose the lies, set fire to the bullshit, and show you what real love should actually feel like. This is the Bad Influence Podcast, the podcast they warn you about. I'm your host, Bjordan Banderas, and today we're cutting through manipulation, codependency, and toxic patterns with a machete. If you're tired of walking on eggshells in your relationship, it ends now. Raw truth, real growth. Let's get into it. So, today, after so many episodes, I think it's time to rip the Band-Aid right off. Right? We have known each other for a while. If you have listened to my episodes for a while, you know what I'm all about. So, if you're threatened by your partner's strength, success, or ambition, you're not in a relationship. You're in a damn competition. And love? Love doesn't survive in arenas. It thrives in alliances. So ask yourself this. Is it really their success that's bothering you? Or is it your own unhealed sense of self-worth screaming to be noticed? Their glow is not your problem. Your shadow is. We were taught from day one that relationships are a zero-sum game. Society whispered that if your partner shines brighter, your own light dims. But that's not truth. That's not true. That's trauma passed down disguised as tradition. So burn the script. Write your own damn rules. You want to build a power couple? Good. Good, that's good. But you can't construct an empire while one of you is busy protecting your fragile pride and the other is out there protecting the shared vision. So get aligned or get left behind. Love doesn't die because of arguments or disagreements. Love dies quietly, in rooms where pride sits on a throne and honesty is suffocated in silence. When was the last time you looked your partner in the eye and said, I feel insecure right now? That's not weakness. That's emotional maturity. Weakness is pretending you don't feel it and punishing them for succeeding. And here's the ugly truth. If your partner's wins trigger jealousy, you're not their teammate. You're a competitor in disguise. And competitors don't build legacies together. They sabotage silently from within. It's true. It is true. Relationships are meant to be emotional battlefields where pride dictates strategy. They're supposed to be heavens where truth creates trust. So check your ego at the door or watch your vision crumble. Let me tell you a story about a couple I know. She was a powerhouse entrepreneur. He was grinding, but felt left behind. Instead of stepping up, he started stepping back, resenting her growth. And spoiler alert, they didn't last. Because resentment is poison, and poison never builds, it only destroys. So let me ask you this. When your partner shines, do you feel inspired or exposed? If their success makes you shrink, you've got work to do, buddy. Yes, you do. The mirror they're holding up isn't the problem. The wounds you refuse to heal are. It's not their job to dim their light to make yours look brighter. It's your job to elevate your own self-worth so brightly that you're both glowing. So stop expecting your partner to lower their standards to match your insecurities, because if they do that, they're going to hate you for it. True power dynamics are not built on dominance, and I want you to understand that. They're built on alignment. If one of you is busy guarding pride, while the other fiercely guards the shared dream, you're not building together. No, you're not. You're tearing it apart brick by brick. So you have two options. Protect your ego or protect the vision. You can't do both. Ego wants credit. Vision demands collaboration. Ego chases validation. Vision pursues legacy. Real partnership means admitting when you feel behind. It means turning to your partner and saying, I need help, without feeling weak. It's choosing vulnerability over pride because vulnerability builds strength. But let's be clear. Vulnerability isn't playing small. It's not diminishing yourself. It's opening yourself to growth, to support, and to becoming the partner your relationship deserves. If you're waiting for permission to feel worthy because your partner's wins scare you, stop waiting. Permission isn't coming. Let me tell you that. Worthiness is an inside job, and no relationship will survive if it's always waiting for external validation. Too many couples fall apart because one person constantly minimizes the other just to feel equal. Probably you have done it. Somebody has done it to you. You have seen it in relationships of people you know. Fuck, I've done it myself. Let's be honest. I've done it myself. But let's make it crystal clear. That's not equality. That's emotional sabotage. You can't claim to want a powerful relationship and then punish your partner's success by withholding affection, support, or admiration. That's manipulation in disguise. And love can't breathe in manipulation. It suffocates. Imagine your relationship as a fortress. Your pride is either reinforcing those walls or quietly removing breaks when no one's looking. So be honest. Which one are you doing? Power couples thrive on mutual elevation, not mutual suppression. So stop feeling threatened. Start feeling inspired. Turn their wins into fuel, not weapons. The fastest way to destroy potential is to secretly wish your partner will slow down just to make you feel better. That mindset doesn't just kill your relationship, it murders your potential. And here's something that I have always wondered. I don't know if this is written in a book or where this idea comes from, but I have seen, and again, I've done it myself, I have seen a lot of couples that do this. They sabotage each other. It's like, if I'm working as well, so I should be celebrated just like you, whatever. Like, there's all this resentment. So I don't know if there was a book that I never read, nobody gave it to me, or somebody just came up with that because they were feeling small. I don't know. And if you feel the same way, you need to look into why you feel that way, right? Because you don't need your partner to slow down. You need to speed the fuck up. You need to match their energy or have the courage to communicate honestly that you're struggling. But don't let pride hold you hostage. Your partner isn't your opponent. They're your mirror, and that reflection will either show you exactly where you need to grow or exactly where you're refusing to. So choose wisely. Stop measuring your worth in comparison to your partner. Your value isn't defined by their paycheck, their followers, or their ambition. Your value is defined by who you're becoming daily. Real power couples understand one core truth. Success is shared. Every victory your partner achieves is a victory for both of you. If you can't genuinely celebrate that, you're sabotaging the very team you claim to be building. It's true. It's absolutely true. I've seen it and I've done it. Let go of the idea that success belongs to one person at a time. Real success is contagious. It multiplies. It ignites both of you. If your pride doesn't smother it first, if you're threatened by your partner's potential, you're also threatened by your own. Because again, that other person is going to be a mirror. So you're going to see their success. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm scared of even my success. Because their growth highlights every area you've ignored. So you have to face it. You have to own it. You have to grow from it. This isn't about pretending you don't feel insecure. It's about communicating openly so those insecurities become stepping stones, not landmines in your relationship. You don't become a power couple by accident. It's intentional. It's strategic. It's daily commitment to kill pride before pride kills potential. If your ego can't handle the vision your partner is building, then your relationship will never become legendary. Legends are built on mutual elevation, not quiet competition. Protect your vision like your life depends on it, because your legacy certainly does. And if pride stands in the way of that, kill it without hesitation. Ego seeks immediate gratification. Vision seeks long-term legacy. Choose your side, but choose fast, because one leads to fulfillment, the other to regret. So stop pretending you're fine when you're not. Partners don't hide, they heal together. If your pride prevents honesty, your pride will ultimately prevent growth. Imagine your relationship 5 years from now. Just imagine. Did you build an empire, or did pride burn your blueprint to ashes? Today decides that future. Your insecurities are valid. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But they're also your responsibility. Yes, they are. Don't burden your partner with the wounds you refuse to acknowledge. Real relationships require real conversations. Conversations that sting, heal, and build. Pride prevents those conversations. Courage invites them. When you see your partner thriving, remember, that's your teammate, not your rival. Celebrate them openly, because love expressed is power amplified. Check yourself daily. Yes, do it. All you can do is ask yourself this simple question. Am I building the vision, or am I protecting my pride? The answer determines your destiny as a couple. Love isn't about control. It's about collaboration. Pride wants control. Vision demands unity. Know the difference. Relationships fail when pride leads the narrative. Love prevails when vision guides the conversation. Stop letting outdated beliefs rob you of the partnership you deserve. Right? Stop letting those outdated beliefs from very old people, or people that are broken, or just like outdated beliefs dictate your relationship. Just stop letting that happen. Your partner's success isn't your competition. It's your complement. If you've been secretly resenting your partner's wins, it's time to apologize, not just to them, but to yourself for cheating yourself out of genuine connection. Your partner's strength is in your weakness. It's your blueprint for what's possible. Let it inspire you. You deserve a relationship where pride doesn't hold you back, where truth, transparency, and mutual respect fuels your shared power. If your pride makes you fear vulnerability, check this out. You've confused strength with silence. Real strength speaks truth, even when it's uncomfortable. If you can't clap loudly for your partner, you don't deserve their applause either. True power couples elevate each other openly and relentlessly. Your partner's success can either ignite your own or incinerate your ego. You choose how this story ends. Right now, commit to building a vision-driven partnership, not a pride-driven rivalry. Your future depends on this choice. So kill pride, protect the vision, repeat daily. Choose vulnerability over ego. And I know that's hard because it was hard for me. Choose vision over pride. And I know that's also hard. Choose unity over competition. I know that's hard. I know it is. So picture this, okay? You sit across from your partner at dinner and they're glowing again, right? They're doing things for both of you. Their voice is electric, telling you about another win, another milestone, another moment where they turn their vision into reality. You nod, you smile, but inside you're shrinking. You tell yourself it's just stress, that you're tired, that you've got your own shit going on. But deep down, you know the truth. You're not just tired, you're threatened. Because every time they rise, it shines a spotlight on everything you've neglected in yourself. Your dreams, your ambition, your confidence. Their success isn't the problem. It's the mirror they hold up every time they shine. And you hate what you see in that reflection. You used to feel inspired by their fire, right? You used to feel like that. Now you feel exposed by it. So instead of clapping louder, you start pulling back. You get quiet when they celebrate. You throw subtle jabs masked as sarcasm. You start keeping score, even though you swore this was a team. You feel it, but you don't speak it, because pride doesn't like confessions. So you start withdrawing. You stop showing up fully. You punish their glow because you haven't faced your own dimming light. But they know this. They always know this. And I want you to understand that they always know this. One night, they look at you, not angry, just tired, and say, I need a partner who can clap for me without feeling like they're losing. And that sentence, that's the one that got you. Because they're right. You've been competing instead of co-creating. You've been letting your unhealed insecurities turn them into a rival. And now, you're on the verge of losing, not because they left you behind, but because you sat in silence while your pride ran the show. So you wake up one night, heart pounding, jaw tight, chest heavy. It's 2:11 a.m. and you're staring at the ceiling, feeling like a fraud, not because they're better than you. No, that's not the case. But because you stopped being honest with yourself. You grab your phone, scroll past photos. There they are, standing on stage, smiling, radiant. You didn't even say congrats. You've been so busy resenting their shine. You forgot you used to feel it. That's when it hits you. You're not afraid of their growth. You're afraid of your own stagnation. So you walk over, wake them gently. Hey. And finally speak the truth. I've been competing with you. I let my pride silence me. But I don't want to fight anymore. I want to build again with you. They don't say anything at first. They just reach for your hand. And that silence, that's where the healing begins. Because love doesn't survive in competition. It thrives in collaborations. You don't become a power couple by keeping score. You become one by keeping vision. And from that moment forward, you start choosing differently. You stop shrinking around their success and start expanding your own. You stop withholding support and start celebrating out loud. You stop letting your ego lead and start letting the shared dream speak louder. Because this time, you're not just showing up to be seen. You're showing up to build, brick by fucking brick. Together. And this is very important to remember. You have to do this together. Because if you don't have a shared vision, one of you is going to go this way, the other one is going to go that way. So you're going to build something, the other person is going to build something else, and it's not going to match the vision. You're going to be, or they're going to be all like, oh, you need to get in the plan with me, you need to help me with this, but you're like, oh, you're not helping me with this, so F you, fuck you, and that's where problems begin. So you have to remember to work together, have a simple vision. And I'll give you a quick example. For example, you want to buy a house, and right now houses are like what, $1 million? You guys want to build a house in a certain area. So you guys sit down, talk to each other, and ask each other, what do we need to do? How do we need to work together to be able to buy this house and afford a house in this area that we love? Then you come up with a plan. Then you start building on that plan, and then you create the vision. And then at one point, it could take months, years, but it will happen if you guys work together. Then you own the house that was part of the shared vision in the relationship. So you work together and you build something. You work separately and you destroy everything. And you have to remember this. If you want this to work, if you want to work together, if you want to build a shared vision, at the end of the day, the choice is yours. And that's it for today. If this episode peeled back the mask on your relationship, don't ignore it. You deserve more than crumbs. Draw the damn line. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss the truth bombs that actually change lives. Share this with someone who needs to wake up to real love, not manipulation. This is the Bad Influence Podcast. Until next time, know your worth, speak your truth, never flinch, and have a great day.